Rising. It's good to see you all. We were just hit with another wave of activity in the Schumann resonance, maxing at power 57, and this wave of energy is assisting us to return to the original timeline. And you might be going through this theme right now where you're going back to the beginning. And the timeline is not a straight line. We've been sharing this here. It's actually a spiral. And, you know, we're all returning back to better times, and you could actually be excited about it as things are rapidly shifting. If you just stumbled in right now, could you kindly smash that like button right now? It helps others find this message no matter what's going on out there. Hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. We pop on 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Please subscribe to our Twitter channel. The link is in the description. A brand new video is already up on Twitter. You could check that out. We had a tremendous live stream on Patreon last night. I really spoke about some of this in detail last night. The full video is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description. If you would like to support the channel and this work at this time, there are links in the description and at the pinned comment. We're going back to the future, baby. The wave of energy that has come in is to actually assist us to shift to the original timeline. And the chaos in the world, there's a lot of deeper things that are involved than, you know, really appear on the surface. But we've been, you know, kind of shifted around in the past few years. And, you know, some of you might be saying, you know, I remember a time period in my life where I was authentically happy. You know, you had good friends, and this energy theme of, you know, going back, you could feel it in the wave, and it could actually manifest with real life examples that pop into your life. And yesterday, during this wave, I reconnected with my old training partner, and it really is eye-opening to see, number one, authentic friendships and relationships. In the past few years, a lot of us, you know, we don't actually have the right support staff around us. And, you know, you might have someone like this in your life to you know, be, you know, maybe not in contact for so many years, and you just pick up right where you left off. It really shows you the authentic relationships and what's really important in our lives. It represented a wonderful time period of my life. That's where we're headed back to now, and a lot of the things that, you know, maybe happened in the past few years that have thrown us off the original timeline. This is a representation of kind of having our old life back. Some of you might be saying that. You could say, oh, I wish I had my old life back. And, you know, that's what we're going through, and that's where we're headed. We're getting our old life back, and it represents this shift back to when things were a lot brighter. You actually had real, authentic people in your life. And a lot of people feel that right now. They are disconnected. They're you know, searching for real relationships, real community, and that's what this time period represents. When we realize that the timeline is not a straight line, it's actually a spiral, we could go back to these time periods. And, you know, catching up with him, and, you know, when we were training partners years ago, you know, he was a police officer and I was a school teacher, and, you know, now he's a detective, and, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing here. And, you know, it's interesting how, you know, certain things can change within people's lives, but we all come back together for a divine purpose. And, you know, to even the chaos that has been going on, and a lot of you could, you know, see the chaos going on, to feel so happy and joyful again, and people saw it immediately, especially last night on Patreon, to have authentic friends and people that actually pick you up. That's where we are headed to. You might have said to yourself, oh, I wish I could go back to college, or I wish I could go back with everything that I know now. And that's the theme that we're going through right now. We're going back, get back to the basics. I've shared that many times on the channel page. We're getting back to the basics with everything that we know now. And you have that second opportunity, that second chance. And it's really great. And it puts things into perspective. You could have someone and you have to look at them every single day and they raise your blood pressure. Is that you? You could share it in the comments. And then you have someone that, you know, you might not speak to them for years and they just, you know, it's like second nature and you really are soul family. And to have this experience synchronized with this wave in the Schumann resonance, it really is eye-opening. And that's where we're headed. We're headed back to better times. Reassess your life. What were the things that actually made you happy? Full video on the channel page. Don't you want to be happy? So now we're gonna, you know, head back to those times and start doing the things that actually make us happy, and not losing ourselves any longer. You know, and the things that are fake, they fade away over time. But the things that are real, you just pick up just where you left off. And you might have a person like that or several friends in your life that happens with you, where you don't see these people for a long time. And it's funny too, you might experience this as well. Let us know in the comments. You know, I've been thinking about him and he was thinking about me and about, he shared with me about seven months ago or so, you know, he was looking to reach out to me and he found our YouTube channel and, you know, started watching the videos and it just, you know, kind of brought us back together. And that's why I share with you all the time, like, just be the lighthouse, put yourself out there, and you never know who's watching, because that's the authentic way right now. So don't lose yourself. You know, don't be afraid of losing fake people. Don't be afraid of losing them. Be afraid of losing yourself being a people pleaser. Because when you're yourself and you're just who you are, your real family will never leave you, even though you don't speak to them for years. And I know there's a lot of people that go through this, you know, over their life, and you say, oh, I have to look at this person every day, but this person, I speak to them once every couple of years, and it's like, oh, wow, what a feeling. And as we move forward, you know, our whole reality is changing. That's the energy that we have to stay focused on. You know, what are the people that bring joy to our lives? What are the real relationships? We want better relationships, no more situationships. Some of you know about the situationships. We want better relationships in our lives and the people that actually bring joy to our lives at this time. So this might be resonating with you. What have you experienced during this wave of the Schumann resonance? Or do you feel like you're going back to better times? You could share it in the comments. Please head over to Twitter. We have a brand new video up on Twitter. Please head over to Patreon. If it calls you, we have the full live stream recording up on Patreon, and we're moving forward every single day, or we're doing triple the, we're on 3 platforms, growing nonstop, and it's really because of all of you, and it's a massive shakeup that we're going through, but we have to shake up the things that no longer serve us, and then we're more in alignment with what is an actual representation of our family, friends, and who we truthfully are. So we're headed back to better times. I love each and every one of you. Take the time to hit the like button over here. Share this video. We have videos 9 a.m. Eastern time, and we have daily videos on Twitter, and more community, more live streams on Patreon as well. I love you all. We'll be back on tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time here, and comment, share, and use the hashtag #OurEverydayLives on all of these platforms, because we're everywhere now. I love you all, and enjoy the day, and I'll see you again real soon.